They said it was impossible. The Great Sphinx of Giza, carved in the sands of Egypt, has guarded the pyramids for thousands of years. Most people, including almost every textbook, will tell you it was built under the reign of Pharaoh Khafra, around 2500 BC. But what if that's not the whole story? What if one of history's greatest monuments is so much older than we think? You're about to discover the ancient conspiracy theory that some historians and scientists are finally starting to take seriously. It all begins with a mystery that's right in front of us. If you examine the body of the Sphinx and its enclosure, you'll spot unusual erosion patterns, deep, undulating channels that don't quite match the desert's usual markings. For decades, traditional Egyptologists explained this as the result of sand and wind. But in the 1950s, a French researcher named Schwaller de Lubix and later American Egyptologist John Anthony West noticed something strange. The patterns looked suspiciously like the type of erosion you'd get from heavy rainfall. But Egypt, as we know it, has been a desert since the Sphinx was supposedly carved. That left only two possible explanations. Either the textbooks were wrong, or something much bigger was at play. John Anthony West wasn't convinced by the old explanations. He reached out to geologist Robert Schoch, hoping for a scientific opinion. When Schoch visited Giza in 1990, he was stunned. In his expert assessment, the significant vertical weathering and rounded surfaces on the Sphinx enclosure's walls matched what you'd see after thousands of years of exposure to relentless rain. Not wind, not sand. The catch? The last time it rained enough in Egypt to carve rock this way was over 5,000 years ago. Some experts say even as far back as 10,000 BC, at the end of the last ice age. But here's the kicker. If the Sphinx really is that old, it overturns everything we thought we knew about human civilization. It suggests there was a sophisticated society capable of quarrying, sculpting, and organizing massive construction projects thousands of years before the rise of the pharaohs. Could the legends of lost civilizations, maybe even Plato's Atlantis, be based on long-forgotten truths? Naturally, mainstream Egyptologists push back. They point to the archaeological context, evidence that links the Sphinx and its temple to Khafra's pyramid and the surrounding complex, like matching blocks of limestone, ancient pathways, and statues. Critics also highlight the lack of artifacts or settlements from the supposed earlier period. There's no sign of the labor force, infrastructure, or advanced society required to build the Sphinx so far back in time. Many experts argue that the unique erosion can be explained by softer limestone eroding faster, the influence of Nile flooding, and more recent climate studies showing that heavy rain sometimes fell during the Old Kingdom. Then there's the Sphinx's peculiar proportions. Some believe the head is too small for the body, hinting that the monument may have been recarved from a much older, perhaps unrecognizable statue. Is this further evidence of a forgotten past, or just ancient engineers adapting as they went? Despite the controversy, the Sphinx water erosion hypothesis has forced some mainstream researchers to reconsider long-held assumptions. New geological studies, climate evidence, and advances in dating methods mean the debate isn't over. Could it be that, buried beneath Egyptian sand and centuries of certainty, we've ignored the whispers of an ancient civilization lost to history? So what do you think? Is it possible the Sphinx is a relic from a lost era, or are these just clever theories built on eroded stone? Leave a comment with your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next mystery.